G'day everyone, joined by David up here at Euroa, where last weekend we were part of the deluge and copped 180 mil over the weekend. How did the tracks hold up, Dave?
Yeah, we were really lucky. We didn't miss a day's track work, and testament to the design of them. We were able to work on the grass Monday morning after getting 7.5 inches on the weekend. So very lucky to have these facilities here.
Hopefully that can steer us into some winners on the weekend. Let's kick off at the Valley tomorrow night. In the opening race, we've got a couple of debutantes in the 2-year-old. The first is Graceful Star for Bo Mertens, which is a filly by All-American out of Star Pose.
Yeah, she's trialled well at Cranbourne. She's beautifully educated, got a good gait, lovely speed. I'm sure she'll be competitive.
And the second of those is Yulong Mercury by Not a Single Doubt from Stormy Hussey.
She works like she's got a bit of class. Like the other filly, she's done everything right in her gallops and trials, and she's on trial for the Magic Millions, so hopefully she can salute.
Race 2 is the 1200 metre maiden. We've got Lady to Bathe for Regan Bayliss.
Blinkers go on. Looks well placed to me. Should be extremely competitive.
Race 3, also over the 1200, but this time for the 3-year-old fillies. We have, after a debut win, Little Gypsy for Fred Kersley.
Yep, she's trained on. She won the other day, but it was a win that I've seen her do a lot better in training. So hopefully with that run under her belt, she'll improve a bit and step up.
Race 7, again over the 1200 metres. We've got Rampage for Corey Parrish in Gate 3.
Yeah, I can see him getting a good run. His training's, he's in peak fitness. I'm sure Corey will just put him right on the pace and be hard to beat.
Final event on the card over the 1500 metres for the fillies and mares. We've got Sia for Regan Bayliss in Gate 12.
Yeah, she'll roll forward. The other day she led, which was a bit of a surprise. She's right back in class. I'll be disappointed if she doesn't improve a lot.
Sending a team across to Morphettville on Saturday. The first of the runners comes up in the opening race, El Razi for Dom Tanur.
Yeah, it's a small but competitive field. This filly's going for 3 in a row. Her track work's been excellent.
In race 2, we've got a couple of 2-year-old debutantes. The first is Muta Darwell, which is a colt by Denman out of Alquar.
Yeah, his track work's been really good and suggests he'll run well.
And the second is a 2-year-old called Tadween by Poet's Voice from Sultar.
Yeah, he's a horse I think will get better as the races get longer. I think this race will bring him on and have him right for the 2-year-old race at Gawler 2 weeks later.
Race 3 over the mile, we've got Miles of Krishan for Jason Holder.
A small but competitive race. This mare, we're searching for good ground. She had to be scratched the other day. She'll run better than her form suggests. I'm looking forward to seeing her on the weekend.
The main event at Morphettville on Saturday is the listed City of Marion Stakes over 1200 metres. We've got Royal Fashion for Dom Tanur in Gate 2.
She's a filly from New Zealand that ran brilliantly on Ballarat Cup Day. She just peaked. And we're hoping she can pick up the black type because she's by Schnitzel and she'll be worth a lot of money if we can get it.
Final event on the card is over the 1200 metres. First up from a spell, Devilishly for Justin Huxtable.
Probably a little bit better as the races get longer. I'd say she'd be a filly that will improve for the run.
Back to Victoria. The main meeting on the card is at Pakenham Cup Day. Our first runner comes up in race 2 over the 1400 metres. Red as the Rose for Fred Kersley.
Yeah, I'd forget she went around last start, and if you can put that out of your mind, her form's very good for a race like this, and with Kersley's claim, she comes in the race well.
Race 6 is over the mile. We've got a couple of runners. The first, Jack and Obey for Corey Parrish.
Yeah, look, this old boy's raced all spring, hasn't managed to win, but he earns a check every time, and I expect him to do it again. And I'll be really confident. He just hasn't struck a wet track, and he loves it all year. The track at the moment's in his favour, and hopefully a little bit of rain between now and then will help his chances.
And we also have Carraganair for Craig Williams in Gate 2.
Another horse that's just been racing brilliantly all season. He's progressed through the classes and he's ended up in open company. So Craig will give him every chance and I'm sure he'll run well.
Race 8, the Vobis Gold Bullion over 1400 metres. We've got 3 runners in this. The first is Grain Rosso for Regan Bayliss Gate 1.
Won on this day last year and seems in similar form. If the inside's the place to be, Regan back on, he'll run well.
And we also have Wall Street Wolf for Corey Parish, Gate 13.
Yeah, he's drawn wide. We scratched him for the wet track. Hopefully the track will come up okay for him. Paul seems in good form. He's been racing extremely well.
And rounding out the trio is Dusty Jack for Craig Williams.
Yeah, he'll only run if the track is a 5 or better. Didn't handle the wet at Ballarat the other day, but the horse is going well. Just got to get the right conditions, but his turn will come very soon because we're on the steps of summer.
And can you steer us into a best 1 or 2 for the weekend, Dave?
I like El Razi in Adelaide, and Friday night, Little Gypsy, I think, and Lady de Bath.
Thanks, David.